So this will be the third all-time meeting between these two programs. Look at the starting lineup for Miami. Same starters they've had now every single game this season. Destiny Harden, a Chicago native. And then you have Hanna Cavinder, one of the Cavinder twins, transferred to Miami from Fresno State. Among the starting five for the 4-1 Hurricanes. And for Loyola, on a 3-game losing streak, 1-3, the same lineup they've had now in 3 consecutive games. Chandler, Gallinopoulos, Brown, and Tannen have been the steady starters. Sophia Nolan has been in the lineup now the last 3. And the last time we saw this team, Sophia Nolan had a breakout game against Virginia. And then she continued it over the weekend against Eastern Illinois with a career-high 19 points.
Yeah, let's hope that she can continue that for the Ramblers. Also help with rebounding with some of her size.
Chandler, 14 points on Sunday against Eastern Illinois.
Caused that turnover. A little bit of frustration there.
Hanna Cavinder in her 3 years at Fresno State. A 3-time All-Conference. It was the Mountain West Player of the Year in 2021. Miami is holding opponents to 39% shooting so far this year. Fewer than 59 points per game. Pendande. And they lost to South Carolina, which obviously no shame in that. The eventual national champions. That rolls around and in. Just checked in. Sophia Nolan has it stripped by Pendande. Up ahead, Jalea Williams puts it in. All 8 Miami points across of Loyola turnovers thus far. Hanna Cavinder can't hit the step back. Shivers had the rebound and lost it. Destiny Harden fading back. It bounces around and in. Gallinopoulos can't get the Ramblers on the board. Yvets kick it out. Harden quickly enters for Pendande. There's Williams on the dribble drive. Good help by Brown. Getting it to Pendande. And Maya Chandler checks out. Dwyer, sophomore from Toronto, who played for high school basketball in Tennessee at the Webb School. Harden is every bit of the 6'4". As Gallinopoulos had the layup. It's been that kind of start to the Ramblers. Open 3, Cavinder passed it up. Williams back out for Hanna Cavinder. Guarded by Ramage. Gets it to Harden. The turnaround. Bounces around and in. Dunn misses the 3. Offensive rebound, Ramage. Gallinopoulos fakes the pass. The floater. Cavinder hands it off Dwyer. Tipped away by Shivers. And now the pass ahead. It's Shivers all by herself for the lay-in.
They can string a couple of stops together here and put a stop to that bleeding.
Miami still a 13-point lead, but Loyola, they got to stop here. A chance for a bucket. And that's going to be a 3-point
for the Loyola Ramblers right now.
Gallinopoulos knocks it away from Hanna Cavinder. Shivers the feed, and Gallinopoulos.
And right now, that's what Loyola's trying to do.
Ramage can't get the 3, so Tori Tannen had the rebound. And then Harden took it away. Miami just did a 5-for-5 sub, so Katie Meier is not going to mess around here.
It was the old school hockey sub, line change at the timeout.
That shot will bounce a couple times. And back to a 16-point advantage. Dunn needs help. Gets it over to Chivers. Starting lineup back in there for Miami. Tannen facing up on Pendande. Fakes, drives, and a foul.
Loyola is fighting to chip away at this lead.
Ramage for 3. Front rimmed it. She dives to the floor, but Hanna Cavinder won the ball. Here's Williams for the Hurricanes. Gets it down low. Lattimore.
The floor, and the guards do everything they can to push the ball up as fast as possible.
Ramblers are getting their fair share of shots at the rim. They're just not finishing. There are baskets that Gallinopoulos and others that normally would be making here on their home floor. He's had a double-double this year of 25 points and 10 rebounds against Boston University. Coming to Miami from Texas, trading shades of orange. Texas to Miami. Ramage. Steps by Cavinder, banks it home. 4 games last year as a true freshman. Shivers to the hoop. Hanna Cavinder with a tricky pass ahead to area vets. Trying to find the cutting Lattimore. The ball got deflected. Here's a steal by Haley Cavinder as Hanna, her sister, to the left, and gave it to Robert Tannen. Steps around Lattimore. Everything but the finish.
Loyola's done a better job on offense so far in this second quarter. They just have not been able to get the shots to fall. A lot better looks, higher percentage shots. They're still not falling on that end of the court for the Ramblers.
Area vets to the free throw line. Roberts spins on Chandler, gets the bounce.
What they're doing internally to cause some of the differences here. Turnovers, transition, defense has not been great.
Cavinder to pass the area vets and to get it off.
Great job drawing the charge there by Satori Tannen.
So Spearman checks right in for Pendande after she picks up her 3rd foul. Brown gives it off to Chandler. Starting 5 for the Ramblers from the first half as well here. Sophia Nolan enters it in for Tannen. Tannen on the cut. Nolan lays it up and in. So
his baseline out of bounds.
I was going to say, is it something that a dead ball situation, you go to the zone, but then in the flow of the regular play, hit man-to-man?
It can be, or, potentially Coach Booth just wanted to come out and give them a different look right off in the first possession only and see how it went.
Spearman banging down low.
Strong move. You could see why she was a monster player in high school in the state of Georgia.
First points today, but she scored in double figures in 3 consecutive games, including the 19 on Sunday against DePaul. Sophia with 5 quick points here in the 3rd quarter.
Just through these 2 possessions, you can see Loyola's offense looks a little bit more structured. 2 plays.
Started her career at West Virginia before transferring to Miami. Nolan, the offensive rebound, the putback.
In this game, 4 points for her as Sophia Nolan completes the old school 3-point play.
Nolan had never scored in double figures before a couple of games ago in her career. Scored 12 against Virginia. Loyola on a 3-game losing streak entering today's game. They won the opening game of the season at Western Michigan, 60-51, but losses to Milwaukee, Virginia, and Eastern Illinois since. Sophia Nolan drives by Lattimore, spins on her now, and shoots it up and in. Area vets for 3. Right on line, but short. And a rebound by Nolan. Nolan has got 3 rebounds now. There's a 3. He's taken out of the game early after some miscues. Cavinder to answer, no. Rebound Nolan.
And that was the first time we saw Miami's transition defense really break. They didn't have their winning back to stop that 3.
Tannen on the roll a bit here in the 3rd quarter. Tannen. And it's saved in bounds by Roberts. Tannen continues to struggle near the rim. She's 2 for 10. Nice finish. Losing control. Chandler, long 3, open, too strong. Tannen flies in for the rebound. And
you look at the turnovers so far this half, Loyola has not turned the ball over. They've taken care of the ball. They've been able to get defensive stops. And Miami is struggling right now taking care of the ball. A couple of turnovers as Loyola switches now to a zone defense, which we saw them do the first play of the half.
It was 34-11 at halftime. Loyola in these next 90 seconds, they're down by 16. I think their goal, get it to 12 right now. A couple scores and a stop.
One tie set to a high-low. Great job recognizing that.
Sophia Nolan. Eight to shoot. 45 seconds to go, third quarter. Open. Dwyer. Chandler got over.
Staying low.
Gallinopoulos up top to Sophia Nolan. Nolan spinning, shooting, banking it in. Sophia Nolan, 12 points here in the third quarter. 14-point game with 2 seconds. Area that's that. As Coach Guth leads the Ramblers against the Red Flash of St. Francis. That's it's coming Friday at 3 o'clock. 773-508 Wolford. Visit RamblerTickets.com to get your tickets. Three-pointer, Hanna Cavinder. And look at that. Foul called on Miami as Gallinopoulos inbound the ball. Sophia Nolan and Emma Nolan out there. Kira Chivers and Maya Chandler as well. Looking like it was going to be a 14-point game into the fourth quarter, but the buzzer-beating three by Ariavets.
Emma Nolan now for the last 2 shots has had the assignment of blocking out 2 Hurricane players.
Miami +6 in the rebounding category. Dwyer trying to go down low to Pendande, who sat most of the third quarter with 3 fouls. Coming off a season best 48% field goal percentage against DePaul in the loss on Sunday. Today they are shooting 49%.
Mantra so far this season.
Tannen, too strong. Ariavets ahead to Dwyer. Dwyer all the way to the hoop, scoops it up and in with the right hand. And Miami looking to put this one away now, up with for their largest lead, 24, 58-34. Team that got to the ACC championship game a year ago after finishing in a tie for 7th place. As Chandler, Cavinder, Hanna Cavinder again follows her own shot, gets the rebound, banks it.
Yeah, Loyola unfortunately has fallen back into that cycle that they did in the first half. Offensive rebounds.
Chivers, good burst of speed, finds Chandler open for 3, and she
on the offensive end, but Miami is taking charges. They are rebounding the ball, holding Loyola mainly to 1 shot, only giving up some of the size, I think, from the trio of Miami's bigs. But you know what? She's held her own on the rebounding front. 10 rebounds for Satori Tannen.
Yeah, a bucket away from the double-double. If she gets it here, she does. And the Hurricanes continue their solid start. This won't end up being a 20-plus point victory like their first 4 wins, but they were in control once they scored those first points 2.5 minutes in. They really did not look back in this game. Loyola had a decent run in the third quarter, made it a bit interesting, but Miami got that buzzer-beating 3 by Ariavets at the end of the third, and then began the fourth quarter with a 3-pointer from Hanna Cavinder.